Hola, good morning. It's first week of May. I don't know. I think it's the 10th today. Maybe it's the 11th. Anyway, I'm back here at Spiritual Awakenings, and I'm trying to get the page generated again. When I first opened the page up a while back, about a year and a half ago, or maybe 2 years ago, I got such great support right off the bat, and then God made me. Led me to do some other things, and I got so sad and tired because I had spread myself so thin because God required it, and it just took me away from something that's really important to me, which is to teach what I know about the spirit. Um, so today I want to talk about preaching the heart. And see, we are all um, producers of words from our station of life. And I say station of life because we choose whether to be at this level or at this level or up here with God in a divine level. And that's something that God gives us free will to do. And it's important because you preach what you know. You preach. You have your perspectives based on what you introduce yourself to regarding the spirit. And there are some people who don't believe in religion at all, and for those, their spirit pretty much dies, and their energy becomes that of death spirit, and they only adhere to negative energy because that's all they're used to, because they're not exercising the spirit. Prayer is an exercise of the spirit and of the heart, and in order to have great life, you have to exercise the spirit, and because the spirit is your life force. And how do you exercise your spirit? Well, one, you do it through prayer, and you do it through love. And love is the great power that we all have. It generates a light which fuels the spirit, and we need to exercise that love. And the best way to do that, the greatest love, is to pray and love your God. And our God is a great God, and He is all about goodness, loving kindness, and that is what we are supposed to send out. Because the more you become closer to God, the more you want to be like God, and to be like Christ-like, or to be like Muhammad, or to be like Buddha. It's important to emulate a great leader, because God loved that leader so much that he said, I want you to be like them. If you follow them, be like them, because I love them so much. It reminds me of them, and I'm going to appreciate your effort. But I also want you to come here and spend time with me, and not just with the leader, but I want you to turn into something great on your own, and to be a leader also, and then learn to fight. And it's the learning to fight the evil that exercises the heart and the mind, because the evil attacks the mind. They make you believe in something. They make you believe in lies. They make you believe in a way of life that is not conducive to good living. They make you believe that there is no God. They make you believe that all you have in life is government, or all you have in life is politics, or all you have in life is sin, or all you have in life is the dance clubs where all you get is love in the wrong places. And God say that politics is not bad. Government can be good if done the right way. And the dance clubs, great if you're married and that they promotes fertility, and I'm okay with you going to the dance club. But God said, I need some personal time with you. And see, and once you have those experiences with God, then you're going to be addicted. And I'm telling you right now, those of us who have dedicated a life to God have become addicted. And it doesn't matter if you are a rabbi, or if you are part of the Islamic faith and are a great teacher, or if you are a Christian minister or reverend, like with me, I became a reverend because I love Christ and I love Muhammad and I love Buddha and I love all of them. In fact, I believe we should all be together and respect one another for true peace and harmony in the world, because our God is such a great God that he's going to utilize everybody who's good to do his work. And we are not of the mindset to understand God's will. All we know is what he has shown us in the book that he has directed us to follow. And we are not supposed to vary unless God tells you to go out and seek another faith, because you needed to learn this faith and then you need to respect that faith. And that's all God planned. That's his plan. But we don't have the understanding of God's plan because we don't have the intellect of God. Because I know sometimes God showed me things in vision. He had things going here and there and everything, and I could see the correlation between the two. And I could understand the outcome, and I can understand the vision. But that's something that I've worked on for a long time. But I don't understand God's great will and God's great plan. But he's showing me things, and he's showing me things that can happen and will happen. And he's showing me the correlation between the two. And there need to be brethren between the two, like say two faiths. And they need to just respect each other, because we are spending way too much time fighting when we really should be spending our time communicating. Because God gives great messages here, and sometimes they're intended for here, for great communication and back and forth. Sometimes God gives great messages here to prophecies from centuries past that could be utilized here. But we don't know unless we communicate, unless we are bound in the heart. And that's what we need to do, is talk about preaching the heart. Once you have those experiences with God and you love, and if you're so lucky to become visionary, then you're going to have experiences with memories with God, of visions. And that is a different type of, how do I say, it's an experience, and it's something that happens in the soul and in the spirit, and so it becomes a spiritual memory. And that's what I need to say, is because I have so many spiritual memories that it makes my heart feel like it's way out here. And it's great because when you preach from the heart, you're really preaching from experiences. And if you have those experiences, earthly experiences, that's wonderful. But the spiritual experiences and the spiritual memories are the ones that are truly fruitful. And those are the ones that really grab people, because you become impassioned, because that level of love is unnatural in the physical world, but very natural in the super world, the supernature world. Some call it supernatural. Supernature to me seems less influenced by darkness, because there are lots of that. Because once you pray a lot, and if you're a visionary and you have visions with God, then the evil come, boom, they come right in and they want to attack you. And boy, do I know who don't like me because I see that in the spiritual realm. And there's some people doing voodoo, and I'm like, I know who you are. And you think I don't, but you see, I have eyes too, and I have eyes in the spiritual realm. And it's kind of funny sometimes, because they can't stand me, and they spend all their time trying to attack my ministry, and they spend all their time trying to attack my works that are actually just intended to do good. And so that means whatever path I'm on, I'm doing great, because the bad people are trying to attack. So the thing is they just think that that I don't know who they are, but I really do, because God showed me. This is doing good, this one's doing this. But anyway, preaching of the heart and praying all of the time, it impassions you to do great things, like Martin Luther King Jr. or like I don't know, Joan of Arc. Why can't we be one of those? We can. But they're holy people. We can all be like that. We can all be people of greatness, Eva Perón. Um, you just need to incorporate the higher conscience. If you want to be smarter, and Muhammad knows this more than anybody, the great prophet Muhammad, if you want to be smarter, you got to spend time with God, because you got to get into his intellect and you got to get into his conscience, and that's where you need to be if you want to be intelligent and do something great, like make changes. And that's what I've done. I've been able to tap into God's conscience. And he teaches that way, and he teaches so quickly. He teaches really quickly, complete understanding right off the bat. And with the heart, he gives the heart experiences. And this is just something, I mean, you can call me crazy, you can call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy with my God, because there's nothing I'm doing that's wrong if I'm with my God. And it's just important for me to share that with you. So today I just want to say that when you do preach of your great loving experiences from the heart, and then you become impassioned, because that's where your passion is, because your heart is where your fire is, and your fire and your light fuels and heals and energizes your spirit. And when that spirit is energized and happy, it does great things for you in the spirit realm and prepares you for what's coming up in the earthly realm. And that's why it's so important to have harmony in the body, mind, spirit, soul, all of that. And you have to start. It all starts with prayer and love. So that was what I wanted to bring to you today. Thank you. Ciao. Blessings.